Hello, everybody. Our top story today, we back up to last week. We had a lot of footage at that tea party this past Thursday night down at the farmers market at the Market on Madison. While we were there, we got to talk with Eric Johnson. He's from Savannah, and he's a candidate for governor of the state of Georgia.
Okay, we're here at the tea party. Glad to run into, I want to say, Senator Eric Johnson. You was a senator for many years, served the 1st District, and I want to welcome you to Dublin, first of all.
Great to be back here in Lawrence County.
What do you think about this tea party movement?
I love it. I started my whole political career in the grassroots trying to make sure the people were in charge and not the politicians, and I got involved with the Reagan campaign, or as now call it the Reagan Tea Party, and then elected to the state senate when in Newt Gingrich's contract with America. But the difference when both of those were political revolutions, but they had leaders at the top. This is a real grassroots revolution where there is no leadership. They don't want leadership. This is going to be. I think it's going to be historic when we look back on this Tea Party movement.
What have you learned in your career from such great public service? Mac Mattingly comes to mind, or Jack Kingston, people like that. What have you learned from those guys?
My old boss and my best friend, those two good people. That you've got to have your conservative principles deep inside. I mean, strong families, small government, free markets. And if you have that with you, then you can address any issue that comes in front of you. And those were both fundamental conservatives that believed that and then voted that way. And too many politicians today don't stick their finger in the air or just repeat what Rush Limbaugh is saying, and the people will applaud it, but then they get up there and they change. So, I think those two people, and Ronald Reagan is a hero of mine. Zell Miller was a Democrat, was a hero of mine. They knew what they believed in, and they never wavered on that.
That's right. Like it or leave it, huh? Yep. That's right. At least they stood for something.
Well, and the people, and they don't have to agree with you all the time. If they trust that you're doing what you believe is right and they trust you, you can disagree with somebody like that more than somebody who just looks like they're just blowing in the wind.
Well, I know one thing you hard on philosophically you believe in, and that is the government should be like a family and a household and balance that budget and live within its means. Share with the people where you'd be as governor there.
Well, the families are tightening their belts, businesses are tightening their belts, and government, government's not like kudzu. It just can't just grow and grow and grow. It's got to tighten its belt when revenues. I mean, we're a balanced budget state, and tax increases, even if you wanted to increase a little bit of taxes here and there, you can't fill a $2 billion hole, not without hurting the economy, so you might as well not do it at all, and you might as well do what the private sector's doing. It hurts. Education comes to mind. I mean, I hate what we're doing to education, but the only alternative is to raise taxes. And so that's, we have to balance the budget. Next year's going to be worse than this year. That should be the bottom, though, and then we should begin to start climbing back out.